Yes, you know, every Saturday, just as we do it, you know, we get to vibe with you right here on ETV Ghana, exactly at 6 p.m. So you make sure you call a friend to tell a friend that Girl Vibes is back on your TV set. And today, that was just a beautiful, beautiful song. One music video that I love so much. It has a lot of creativity, and that's Zakia. I mean, I have a surprise for you. I think I have Zakia. I don't know. I want to surprise you. So let me just say, I think and all that. You know, I have a surprise for you. So today, I don't know if you've seen what we are going to talk about. It's a very interesting topic. So today we have videos from the street. Yes, we really involve people on the street today. So as the Kofi Princess, imagine me go easy. Na ehu den den so come on, they will very tight. And the guest then is I'm telling you, you will love them and the topic as well. So thanks to Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink, and then she has the beauty tips now. Yes, bowl on the side, as I say. And very nominal water they be all my so my easy go and now come out the fair. And today let's go for a break. When we come back, we get to discuss what we have today on the table as topic for today. So quickly, let's go for a break. We'll be right back. Yes, welcome back. So today I have a huge surprise for you. Yes, I have a celebrity, a superstar, you know, yes, Ghana's very own. Aya Krobeka, Russia for one kasakaka, not Zafim. So surprise today is Zakia, a very beautiful, gorgeous musician. And today again she's going to do her thing, you know, when she comes is a plus. So we are going to enjoy some performances in the end and making sure that what you showed it to the latter side of it, you know, you make sure you end with us. And then we are streaming live on Facebook at ETV Ghana, and we are also live on HD Plus Decoder Echo Go TV channel. And Zakia is in the building. Hey Charlie, you're always blinking.
And you don't have to make me feel good.
Really?
You look amazing.
Aww.
I love the pink,
Thank you.
the hair, the dress, the shoes. You guys should see her anklets.
Oh. I'm blushing anyway.
Okay.
I can see, you know, the music is now on another level. Now, dear, I can see the superwoman is everywhere already.
Everywhere.
But today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic.
Yeah.
But let me again introduce my second guest, and then we get to talk about the topic for today. We have Veronica Latte here. She is the CEO of Livy Unisex Apparel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, she's new. So we have a new face today on Girl Vibes. Fair, what's in then? I'm that Shadan match on the African Prince level. Me producers in this September, but in the ETV every September, we have a special agenda for you. See this year, and so I had done me at to just relax. Now today the topic is: will you marry who you love or who is ready? Big question. I know by now, I will with you, Nigra, you started, you know, wondering what to choose as to who is ready or who you love. But Zakia is here, so I think I'll.
That was quite a straight ball.
Yes, I have to throw it
Why?
to you. I mean, you're a superstar. So
Not married
and you
already.
know, yes, I know. That's why, you know, I want to start up with you. Because they're Ben and the kind of me speed not another level.
Okay.
As I say, you give me some energy.
Yeah.
And so we're going to vibe.
We're going to vibe.
I
Trust me,
know,
I'm
right?
ready. Yeah.
But first of all, since we're going to talk about marriage and then who you love as to who to settle even with, have you ever been in love before?
Yes.
First of all.
Yes, unfortunately.
Ah,
Yes, I have been in love.
so why unfortunately?
Because I chopped breakfast.
Because for you to be in love should be a fortunate thing. It should be a good thing.
Well, maybe I'm just trying to be a little sarcastic. Yes, I have been in love.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was it good?
It was, you know, when it ends badly, it's hard to appreciate the nice parts. I appreciate the lessons.
Okay.
You know, but then when they reveal who they are to you in the end, then it's, you know, it kind of taints the memories. But it was sweet when I was foolish. Foolishly in love.
Wow.
Yeah. I think right now I'm just very sarcastic and yeah, I'm over the whole thing.
Wow. Ver, have you ever been in love?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did love treat you? Was it good?
Yeah.
It was good. And how does it feel to be in love? Like that feeling, because it looks like Zakia did not
Zakia
there were
is against. Me against.
so you since you
I would say it treated me good, and it was so good to be in love.
oh wow,
That is when you meet the right person.
okay,
Yes. But if you don't meet the right person, that is where people say it will end in tears.
Yeah.
All those quotes, and it will come. But if you meet the right person who truly understands you, who can vibe with you, knows your vision and your mission in this life, who can push you, it feels so good.
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm curious. Are you still with the person you fell in love with?
Yes, I'm still with the person.
Oh,
Okay.
Zaki.
No, I just asked.
Zaki.
But she hesitated before she answered. We'll
Zaki.
come.
No, maybe she wanted to keep that private. But let me also ask you, like, from love, we all understand that most people go, first of all, fall in love, you know, to end up in marriage.
Yeah.
And in our part of the world, it doesn't really happen that way in most cases. You know, people fall in love, just as your state, like what happened to you. You ended up doing everything, just as you used the word in quote, foolishly. I mean, down flat. You
Down
were so
flat,
much in
yeah.
love with a person. And then, you know, it's, you know, awareness to Mambado. First of all, let me ask you, when we say marriage itself, what is your understanding of it?
Ooh, that's you know what, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I feel like marriage is finding a life partner and then making it official and taking vows.
Okay.
So marriage, I feel like marriage is made up of two components. Because you can find a life partner and yet decide not to get married. But marriage is like that evidence you want, like that extra assurance you want to give to your partner that our hearts know that we're in love, but now our heads also know that we are together. So here is a document, a certificate of marriage. I'm telling this church, these 400 people who are here to eat the jollof, that I have sworn to be with you till death. You know, we could have done that privately, but we do that as well. So I think marriage is that extra step you go to reassure someone that you want to spend the rest of your life together with them. So it's a very, very deep and serious commitment, not to be taken lightly at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vero, you are deeply in love now.
Not deeply in love. I'll say I'm in love, but not deeply in love.
She's taking. Oh, talk about marriage now. She did.
Interesting, okay. But Vero, calm down. Don't be scared.
worry.
I'm not going to take you to that, you know, far place. But I just want to know,
I'm just in love.
since you're in love,
Why are you afraid? Claim it.
I just say I'm just in love.
I'm just enjoying the conversation. You know, it's just a vibe on you. But on more serious note, Vero, I want to know,
Okay.
do you think that love plays any role in marriages?
Yes, I'll say yes. It plays role in marriages. That is when, let me say, when it goes this way, like the good things keeps coming.
Okay.
Yes, when the good things keeps coming. Let me just be simple. Like you being in love with your partner, and you both of you are easily to forgive each other.
Okay.
Yes.
That is when you're in love and marriage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'll say that. Because if you love me, you will forgive me.
Okay.
Yes. You won't look at my flaws and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say that. I'll say that.
It does have
Yes.
a role. Okay.
Yes.
Zaki, you were not into.
Yeah, marriage does have a role, right? Is what you asked.
I'm asking if love, you know,
Love,
plays a role
sorry.
in marriage.
Yes, love absolutely plays a role in marriage. You can. There are a lot of reasons why people get married and why you should marry, but I feel like love should be one of them. It shouldn't be the only reason or maybe the major one,
Okay.
but it's an important component of it because when there's love, like she said, it's easy. Because look, the only thing that shows I love you is how much I can forgive you.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. There's nothing else to do. Because if you are my friend and I love you and you step on my toe, I'll forgive you. If you lie to me, I'll forgive you. But if you're a total stranger, I'm not like,
You find it
you know, I
difficult
find it
to-
difficult, and you know, I won't. Maybe if you say one, I'll say 10. But there are things that I'll hold inside, and I'll decide to let go because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Okay.
So if you're in a marriage with someone you don't love, you can easily kill them, and not because they'll do something to you so much, and you can easily kill them without thinking twice about it. So love is very, very important.
Wow.
Yeah.
So does that mean that people that are married are not in love? Okay, first of all, three of us are not married. So let me take it from that angle. And I know most of the young women watching us today are not married. And so they are the reason why we are even talking. We are talking for the people that are not married. And to learn experiences from people that are married. Now, if I'm in a relationship with someone that I don't love, Vero, do you think that there will be even a reason for me to settle down with the person, to marry the person? And what are some of those reasons that would keep someone to marry someone that he or she is not in love with?
I'll use myself as an example. I won't marry someone that I'm not in love with.
In love with?
Yes.
Why?
First of all, I place likeness on top.
Okay.
Like comes before love.
Okay. Can you break them down? Can you, you know,
The
separate
reason
them
why
like
I'm
this?
saying that is, if I like someone, there are a lot of things I can do for the person. But when it's love, love can fade.
Love can fade.
Yes. When the love fades, the next thing that comes up is
Hatred.
hatred.
Okay.
I'm going to hate the person. But if I like the person, I can go with the person anytime. You know, there are a lot of things that I can look up to. If I like you, as I said earlier on, I can easily forgive you.
Okay.
Yes, I can trust you. I mean, my likeness cooperates with all this thing. But, you know, when you love somebody and the love fades, it gets to a point, there are certain things that if the person step on your toe, because you don't love the person, the least thing, you just get
It
annoyed.
provokes you.
Yeah. You just get annoying, and you be like, I don't know how to put it. You be like, you just be talking to the person anyhow. Or
Yeah.
yes. But when you like somebody,
So from lovebirds to enemies, is it?
that is it.
Okay.
So I think likeness should come first.
Okay.
Even from the likeness, I'll definitely get to the point of loving you, because they say love grows.
Okay.
Yes.
But same love fades, just as you said.
Yes. So I can't marry somebody I don't love.
You can marry someone.
No.
Zaki, can you do that?
You know what? To marry someone I don't love.
Will you ever?
Let me be honest. Okay, we are adults here. You know, there might be circumstances that will make you marry someone you don't love. It's not advisable, but there are reasons why one would do it. And I'm going to be big girl enough to say that if I find myself in a situation, for example, look, I joke all the time. I say if music fails and I can't get a job, I'll go and get married. At least I get accommodation, I get rent. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, that's my plan B.
Okay.
Like, you know, and a lot of women have this as a backup plan because I'm not personally planning on building any houses. Okay, I'll go and look for somebody's son.
Okay.
You know, I mean, as a woman, last, there's somebody who wants to marry you. Go and marry and sit down there for 6 months while you plan your next move.
Okay.
What is it? The sex, you already having it, no?
That's interesting. But on,
You know,
more
that was
serious
just on a
note,
more serious note, yeah.
so you mean those are some of the circumstances where people will marry people they don't
Yes,
love?
yeah,
and
yeah.
just for accommodation?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, like, accommodation is like putting it very basically and very simply. Like,
Okay.
for financial reasons.
Financial
Women, I wouldn't say especially, women would marry men, a lot of women, because of financial security. Okay, they don't love the person, but they know that they'll be secure financially. They don't really have to hustle for their own money. He's well provided for. And know that once I'm his wife, I'm okay. And they always say, for the love, like, where are we going to go? Like, you know, unfortunately, we live in a very cynical society. Some would want to marry because of maybe like, the kind of, just because they want to be called somebody's wife. Okay, I would say that, like I mentioned earlier on, love is a very, very important component. And I wanted to add to what she also said. I think we need to differentiate between being in love and loving
Liking
someone.
someone.
And even
Okay.
loving someone.
Okay.
Okay, I can love you, but I'm not in love with you.
Okay.
Okay, to be in love with you is to have passion for you.
For you.
Is to being in love with someone is what makes you go the extra mile. And generally, love is like, fine, I can love my parent, but I'm in love with my partner. I want to be intimate with them.
Okay.
There are certain things that you'd be surprised you want to do for your partner and not even for a parent. Because that in loveness, that is what people say fades.
Okay.
Because that's when it's exciting. That's when, you know, your blood is
There's a
running hot.
vibe.
There's a vibe, you know,
Yeah.
it's hot. It's passion. That fades. That always fades because you get to know them, you get used to them. It's just not even biologically possible to be excited by the same person or thing over time.
Okay.
That is natural. It's no one's fault. But when that goes away, and there's love. That's the bottom line. Like, I care about you. I love you as I would love myself. I wouldn't want any hurt to come to you. Maybe I don't find you attractive right now, but I would still be the one that you call anytime and I'll be there for you.
Okay.
So if you have that as a bottom line in your marriage, I think you're good. But if you're just, I mean, you could marry someone because of money, but then you would not be able to stand them. And that's what happens in marriages where people are so cruel to each other because there was never any love to begin with. It's because they wanted to achieve whatever aim. Some people just want to get married. Some people are gay. I'm not against it, not really. And are using marriage to hide their status. Some people want to marry to enter into certain families and just have a, have a name. And I feel like more and more, fewer people are getting married for love. And I'm going to tell you something very controversial. I've been advised by at least 3 married women. I'm not making this up. I'm sure you're going to find this familiar. To marry a man that loves me more than I love him.
Yeah, we mostly hear that.
Yeah.
But let's go for a break. When we come back, we get to dive more into that as to whether you should marry the man that even loves you more. Okay, welcome back. So right before the break, Zaki has another controversial statement to be making. And we as in Papa. I told you, Zakia is a superstar and she's very talented everywhere. Now, Ossie, in fact, from him that people say that you need to marry someone that loves you most and stronger. In fact, you could bring the car the more car. Yes, then you love the person. So the person should rather, if you're a lady like me, the man should love you more and stronger than you love the man. And Zakia, why is it so?
I understand why. I'm not saying I agree or I'm not saying I agree or I disagree.
Okay.
But I understand why it should be so.
Okay.
Mercy, I should say here right now, I'm sure there are men who are proposing to you, who are asking to be with you, but you know they see them. And I know there's probably that one person that you wish you could be with, but maybe their mind, they are not really on the same page as you are. As humans, it's always like that. We always want that which we cannot have. And the men who would do anything for us, for whatever reason, they're not nice, they're not attractive to us. You know, but the ones that, anything I want to say, because they are all doing new bed from now, you're basa, no mom would do with you. That's why, for a woman to have security, if you have a man who loves you more than you love him, you know that he is going to be there for you. And you know, men are complicated beings. When they choose you, they stick with you.
Yes.
That's what they do. When he knows this is what he wants, nothing will come between you and him. Nothing. But when you are the one who is, as most of us, unfortunately, most of us fall under that category. When we are crying over a man, they have that instinct to hand. It's not, mercy, I have already in the bag.
Yeah.
I don't need to try so hard. You know what I'm saying? And then you not have a great time in the relationship. But then it's also hard to marry someone that you don't, just because you want to enjoy your marriage. It's hard to intentionally say yes to someone just because you know he loves you more than you love him.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. I honestly wish I could do that.
Is it that people do not value love?
I think that our generation I don't know if it's we have forgotten or we do not know. But I think our generation do not know what love is. Our generation especially. No, we don't.
Vero? Oh, you too. I thought you were already in love, so why you?
Anything I said it earlier just in love, no, not very.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said it earlier that
But do you personally value love? Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I do. And to what she was saying, that this generation, we don't value, it's true. I was having a discussion with my mom this morning concerning this program and all that. And she was telling me that on my person, and no friend or dog. But in our generation, this is what we value.
Which one
That is
this?
money, the cash.
We value money.
Oh
than
yes, the cash more than, because somebody told you other kakasika kakra. That was even before they were saying other kakasika kakra. But in this recent times, sika bebre. No.
Hey.
Sika bebre odo
sika mo
kakra.
bebre,
Oh
odo
yes, you
kakra.
see idea. Obeka say sika bebre odo kakra. Yes, as I don't know if I should say because of our economy or whatever is it, but in fact, in our generation, that the love dear, I would say that we don't value it that much
At all.
like before. Yes, and to what she was saying, that your partner should love you more than. I'll also side with her because, especially when it comes to we the female, you know, women easily love. Women, we easily fall in love. To check even a percentage of men who even fall in love, I would say 20% or even 10%. Yes, because they go with what they do, what they see. But we women, if we fall in love, when a woman falls in love, mind you.
On that note, Vero, big question, maybe it's a one so and Zakia as well. Yes, I have two brilliant ladies tonight on Girl Vibe. So the question today is, will you marry who you love or who is ready? If the man is ready to marry you, is he the one you're going for? Or will you still wait for the man that loves you that is dragging his feet? And on the street, let's watch what people have to say on this.
Honestly speaking, I cannot get up and get married to someone simply because he's ready. Hello. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, somebody just pop out of nowhere and simply because he's ready, you are jumping in that or you are jumping in that marriage. Do I know him? First of all, do I know the kind of person that he is? Do I know of his behavioral pattern? Do I know of his character? Do I know the kind of environments that he grew from? Because you see, all these things are very important. Because say nipa no why ready so be worry o e bia woni sika o woni bibia san kofo no ntimi nchire o mo hwe oye bibia ono ka say me no mi sika da era why ready na sa tam super ready we na sa mre no so no we jan ya wo don no kwa ma ne ko nti na wo say o nware ni a wo ye de wo don o bi no oni bi cramp na dachi munye senya wotsi nti na wo say me ba de o ware be ma odo na wo so odo.
I think I'll go for someone who is ready. Because one who is ready for you understands you, everything you do. And then one thing I know is love. And then if you marry someone who is ready for you, automatically the person loves you. And then you have a work in the future. Now, when you get married and then you're going to work and all that, it's not all men that will understand you, but someone that is ready for you and understands you, you get to know that no, like my wife has to work and he has to do this. So that's the reason why I'm going for a man who is ready for me.
Actually, I'll marry the person who is ready. Well, I'll really get to know who he is, and I would like to marry the person who is ready because love can get, like, it becomes less as times goes on. So the person who is ready and has a man and is also pitiful. You mean, like, I mean, we can stay till until death do us apart, but if it's love, the love will get finished. So once the love is finished, I'm sure the marriage might come to an end. So the person who is ready is the one I'll marry due to his iman.
Who you love or who is ready?
I'll marry the one I love because I know love consists of caring and respect. The reason why I said this because when you get into a relationship, you are going to know each other. And the guy I really love is going to show me respect. Anything I want, he's going to do it to me. But as for the one who's really going to marry me, I know he does this to me, I also don't know him. But when we marry, I won't get peacefully the way I want it. I'm going to be treated unwell. I'm like, I really want to marry the man I really love, not the one who's ready to marry me.
Very interesting. In fact, thanks to the street, everyone, and you too, if you're watching, we are live on Facebook at ATV Ghana. Bacho, kohoboko, not drop all commenting. Nayomu, will you marry the one you love or the man that is ready? And I bet now watching till. And for how long are you going to wait? Zakia, now let me throw the big question to you. Will you marry, be sincere with me, the one you love or the man that is ready?
Let's dig into the question.
Okay.
If you're asking if I'll marry the one I love or the one who's ready, it means we are saying that the one I love is not ready for me then.
Yes.
That's what it means.
Yes. No, you know, in our society, when you turn to some age, let's say when you get to 25 upwards, like the pressure starts to come in. Zakia, yana waro, yana fibroid, you know, a whole lot of excuses. Now, this man that you are in love with is not even proposing. In fact, ring it, promise ring it. And there's this gentleman who is actually knocking at the door. That's like, I want to marry you. Are you going to accept him or you still wait till the one you love?
I think I'm going to play devil's advocate today. And not just, but I'm going to marry the one who's ready.
You're going to marry the one who's ready.
And before I came on the show, I was, even when we were watching, when we were listening to the reactions on the streets, I was thinking, I'm going to marry the one I love, the one I love.
Why?
But if the one I love is not ready to marry me,
of course,
then he's not even the right guy. Because if someone wants to marry me, they must have seen something in me.
Okay.
You know, because nobody, especially men, men already, they don't want to marry.
Men don't want to marry.
They are hard to, that's why people are getting pregnant to get them to marry them.
Okay.
You know, so for a man to identify, you're not giving him pressure, you're not even asking for it, you're not looking for it, and he says he wants to marry you, he's identified something in you that he wants to have. And that's what we're saying. That's a man that already loves you more than you love him. Okay. So you know you're already going into a made home. You see, he's already ready for you. He's made up his mind that he wants to have you. So he's going to go the extra mile to keep you. Of course. Because he, like, you're running your business in your lane. But he, what share ma bebre, you know, see, mercy, me power. And to some man, no, obenya time amount or door. What I say? But and you know, if you love a man and he still doesn't know he wants you, and a total stranger, I mean, you think about it. The one who has you every single day, who you claim you love, he, for whatever reason, is not sure. He'll say he doesn't have enough money or it's not time yet. Yeah. And those are all excuses, really. Because farmers, people have married. Sorry, I'm not saying farmers are poor, but people in villages are getting married. Okay. In Afghanistan till now, people are still getting married. So if I tell me you can't marry, even though we're in love, we can't marry because there's no money, it's just an excuse. Because once he finds the one he is ready for, he would move heaven and earth to find resources to marry her. So if I'm in love with you and you're not ready to marry me, and somebody, definitely it won't be a total stranger. It's somebody that probably, you know each other, but you're not just in an intimate relationship. If somebody has seen me that he wants to marry me, it doesn't mean I'll say yes and we'll get married tomorrow. Okay. But I'll know that this man is ready for me. I would give him the opportunity to get to know him and allow myself to let him into my heart. If only there's no ulterior motive for why he's asking to marry me. But generally, I think that is like a done deal. That's a worry way. They wouldn't say, wait, heaven has given you key to paradise. In fact, heaven given you key to paradise. Hallelujah. I'm telling you, like, it's like, that I think makes for the best kinds of marriages. But people will not agree because we've been brainwashed by the love culture. And in the name of love, we find ourselves in very, very toxic situations. Because we were saying something before we went on break. What is love? Our generation has forgotten what love is. Okay, people are changing partners, or in 6 months, somebody has 3 different partners. Because there's no patience anymore. We don't expect people, we don't give people grace Because now, because of social media, you have access to girls. Oh, managers, some model also. Yeah. Because you can go on Instagram and you see all kinds of women, and literally it's like shopping from a catalog. So now when you have your girlfriend, small thing, instead of working through it, you can't reach her for 3 days, you bore. You go on Instagram to DM a different girl, one a girl for. That's the generation we live in now. If I do something to you, instead of us talking about it, it's okay to fight. Let's even not talk for 4 or 5 days. We are human. But in that space, somebody is already moving on, because now, everybody is a gangster. And so we are not, there isn't a lot of love in the relationships right now.
Interesting. Vero, we have to go for a break. But before we go on the break, let me quickly ask Vero to answer for me. Vero, thank you, Director. Vero, will you marry the one you love or the one that is ready for you?
I'm going for someone who is ready for me.
Hey, why is everybody going for the one that is ready? So what are we doing to the people we love?
Because what are the people in love doing to us?
They are not ready. The money is not there now.
It's an excuse. Let me tell you. Look, when a man wants you, it doesn't. If he really, 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 really wants
they'll
you,
go to hell and back.
If he wants you, he live in Bambele. In Bambele Campo, and let me say, Sisala baby, and you are in Accra, he will take car and visit you. If he doesn't love you, you'll be in the same neighborhood 1 week, you will not see him. Yes. So it isn't about what you are saying. Then we have to even ask ourselves, if you don't even want to marry me, do you even love me?
They wish to. But this is the person who has let you know that I love you. You've shared intimacy for quite long. People can be in relationship for like 5 years, 4 years and all, even above that. And this guy will tell you, look, I want to, graduate my doctorate or do my master's or even have a degree. So please hold on. And one guy says, like, when you to a degree and pampa.
Let me ask you something. And I'll ask the person that if we get married, how will that change you having the degree?
On that note, let's go for a break. Please, we'll be back. Yes, so big thanks to Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. Debbie, I was here and say, my beauty tips and yes, bro, me patrol. Juma, an area bibi na say, I was in now from na energy papa patrol to Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. Na vitality womb come vitamins and so. Saki and patrol na say a performer. Make sure you buy a Donko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. Man, because I should make babies I can't at a means reachy. But a penadudway to never shop na atona. Please call them on 020 489 8698 or 059 2610 998 at Donko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. No limit. So today we are talking about a very controversial, let me put it that way, topic, yes, and a very important topic in the life of every young woman. We are asking as to whether you should wait for the one you love or marry the one that is ready. And it looks like all my guests today, my beautiful ladies here, are telling me that we should marry the people that are ready. But I also want to know, Veronica, if I'm in love with a person and the person is not ready, what should I do? What do you advise that I do?
Well, we are both in love. I think I'll first let you know my vision or even the mission of that particular relationship, which is to lead to marriage.
Okay.
Yes. And for both of us to settle down, I don't think it's going to be a huge tax or anything. So something simple we can do, then we now become couples. But if you should tell me, no, I want a wedding, like I want us to have a wedding, a glamour wedding that you're even going to invite like 500 people. So that's going to involve a huge sum of money. Yes. And we are both certain and we've not get married. So then if you don't side with me, then I think I'll leave you.
You leave.
Yes, I'll leave you. Because if we should have something simple and become couples and start with our life, which is going to help both of us, and you don't want it that way, my dear, I'll just leave you. And go for someone who is ready to have that wedding or engagement or something, that small thing, for both of us to come together and start up our life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I ask you another question, hold on. I want to ask you a very nice question.
Okay.
Very nice one. But Zakia, what advice would you give me if I'm in love with someone and the person is not ready now?
What I would say is that if you're in love with someone and they're not ready for marriage and you are, then it means that first of all, you guys are not on the same page.
Okay.
And the relationship is already in trouble. Because as a couple, you always have to have the same goals. I mean, the same common goals, apart from your individual goals. So if you are working, if you want to get married and he doesn't want to get married, there's already a discrepancy. You need to sit down and think and talk to him about it. Is it because you think you are not ready financially? Is it because you're not sure yet that I'm the one you want to marry? Is it because you don't believe in marriage? Okay, so that's why we are saying go for the one who's ready, because if I'm blindly following you because I'm in love with you, there's a man, I've met men who flat out told me that because of the bad experiences maybe they've had with their parents' relationships or personal relationships, they don't believe in marriage. There are men who just, they want to have a kid, they don't want to marry. So if you're waiting for him, you wait all your life. And he'll never come around. That's why if he says he doesn't want it, you need to find out. Yes, because such a man, it's not that he's not ready, it means that he doesn't want it.
Okay.
Secondly, he can be dating you just for now, but he doesn't envision you as the wife.
Okay.
You know, men are they know who they want. You can be a girlfriend material, but to him, you're not wife material. So if you're waiting, you'll never turn
into a wife material.
Into wife
You'll
material. No, he'll go. When he finds his wife material, that's when people say, oh, and I heard my boyfriend got married over the weekend. There were signs we're not seeing. You are not the one. When you are the one, you find a way to make it work and then get married. So if you are telling me you're in love with someone who is not ready, I would ask you to have this conversation with him to find out the reason why he's not ready. And if you don't buy his reason and you still want it, you have to leave him anyway, because at that moment your mission or your vision, as you mentioned, are not aligned, and you always have conflict. If he doesn't want to get married and you also don't want to get married, that's a sweet couple. You want to get married, he wants to get married, that's a sweet couple. You want marriage, he doesn't, that's negative, positive. You have to leave, because if he's not ready, staying is just going to put pressure on him. You are going to put pressure on him, and then he's going to start resenting you. Then you say he fell out of love with me, because after there you be always talking about marriage, then you become annoying. Then you go out and he will cheat. Then you find out and you might lead to a breakup. So from that moment, everything is going to unravel. At that moment. So when that happens and he doesn't want to, if he says it's because of money, we were asking before we went on a break about what if he's in school. If that's the excuse, I think that's a very flimsy excuse when people use material things or material circumstances. Because the question I would ask you is that what would change? You know, somebody's like, oh, I don't want to commit, I'm not ready. I'm like, how do you think committing to me would change your life? Would they put you in a jail?
Since you're already in a relationship.
You know, we already, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Nothing is going to change. You will still go to school. You will still be working at the job you are working.
But some feel marriages comes with a lot of responsibilities.
It does feel,
you know, children will come in, you have to pay school fees and pay your personal school fees as well.
But, yes, but we are talking of the marriage now, not the kids.
Okay.
So if right now, maybe, you know, I'm working on my career, you're also at the beginning of your career and we are trying to make things work, we want to get married because we are sure and we want to reassure each other before the world that we are committed. We can do that. You can go to court and sign. It doesn't always have to be a flamboyant wedding. If you really, really want to marry me, you can hold my hand and go to court right now. Take one witness on each side. Sign a piece of paper. You are married.
Simple.
The only thing you need is transportation. Yes. And that's even the most legal one. The only thing you need is transportation from your house to the courthouse.
But people, Veronica, you were talking about choosing the person that is ready. Now here is the person that I am not in love with that want to marry me. And then you spoke about if you don't love the person, you end up not forgiving the person, and so you're going to be no vibe and all that. How do I even get to, first of all, relate with this person that I am not in love with, but I married because he was ready for me?
On that side, I would say love grows. Okay, when you like someone and you come together with a person, as time goes on, with this likeness, then
And make sure you add up with your final words, because we're about wrapping up.
Okay.
And people are waiting for Zakia's performance. Please, she will give it to us, just as she's been doing all the time. Don't worry at all. So wrap
so
up.
I would say love grows. Okay. So first of all, I think you should like someone before. You can't just wake up and fall in love, because you don't even know the person that much, the person's behavior, character. You have to know a lot of things about this person. So with all this, it starts with the likeness. You like someone, then it goes toward love. Then as time goes on, the love will be growing.
It will develop it.
Yes.
Thank you, Veronica, and thank you, Zakia. Zakia, before you go,
Yes.
in fact, before we wrap up on the show, we are wrapping up the show with you. In fact, you are wrapping the show for us with your, beautiful music. We can't wait to listen. So please, my viewers, if you're ready, Zakia is ready. So please, take your microphone, and then, we are ready to dance. And the events are so, Papa. Pacho, I believe by now you know what to do as to whether to choose the one that is, in love with, or the one that is ready to marry. In some powers where it's here, and to make it's here, na a coffee princess, Mrs. Siha. A honso meda wasi bebre. Then the Asha girl vibes says I'm a hen meda or bibiase. Na shede me director Johnny John. Director John, I mean sure bebre. In fact, I brought up a question been a mom quarantine there. To high five, Johnny John. And to my producer, Rashida, thank you so much. And my sound man, Jeffrey. I also know I'm a cameraman here, on a personal cameraman, you will some pictures. Come on. And the Paris House of Fashion, and our clothing matter, come on. Me, yeah, Miss pictures, so Miss better social media, and I'm Miss numbers, no. I'll add up with her numbers, not a tomb, not a friend. Anytime that you need any beautiful outfit for any occasion, just contact Paris House of Fashion. So Zakia is ready now. And Zakia, which song are you giving us today?
Okay, I'm singing Peace of Mind.
Peace of Mind.
You guys, you're not too familiar with it, but it's also of the Purpose EP. I've been promoting Anna Second. That's a music video that we watched.
That's actually my favorite song, actually. I love the song and the video itself. I love it. So I can't wait for this new one.
Yes, and Superwoman, so you know it. So today I said, let's do something different.
Something different.
Yeah, it's called Peace of Mind.
Let's go, darling. We're ready for you.
I'm even dancing without the music.
I hope you don't think I've lost my mind.
Zakia. Why do I keep fighting with the one I love? Every single simple thing turns into war. Whoa. Maybe we're not meant to be. Maybe we just forcing things. Maybe I should let you go, but the sex is so good. Maybe we're not meant to be. Maybe we just forcing things. Maybe I should let you go and have peace of mind. Ale, oh, peace of mind. Ale, oh. Woo! Hey. I like your moves though, you know how to dance. Go shorty, go shorty. Every single time I tell you we are true, I find another reason to hold on to love. To love. Maybe we're not meant to be. Maybe we just frozen things. Maybe I should let you go, but it's so good, you know. Maybe we're not meant to be. Maybe we just frozen things. Maybe I should let you go and have peace of mind. Ale, 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 oh, peace of mind. Ale, 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 oh, peace of mind.
That's so beautiful. Zakia.
Peace of mind. Alele. 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 Oh. Alele. Alele.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Alele. Alele. Oh. Thank you.
Oh, that's so beautiful, but Zakia, have a good night. Thank you for watching.